Welcome back, technical traders. This is the Humble Charties, and today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on Xiaomi Corporation, ticker symbol 1810. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more charting and price manipulations. I deeply appreciate those who have liked and subscribed to my videos and channel. I'll first start off by analyzing the daily charts, followed by the weekly charts and monthly if necessary. So let's take a look at Xiaomi Corporation. We can see that it had a very good uptrend for a few years. So you can see that there is in fact a very much like a rounding pattern here. It looks like a semicircle. See this rounding pattern here. And then it retraced and then it went up once again. So on an uptrend, you wouldn't really need to sell unless there are indicators that that tell you to do so, because actually nothing goes up forever. And if you look at the where exactly should you go, whenever there are large green candles, be it on the daily chart, on a weekly chart, you need to be very forewarned, because it's those times when these large green candles here, especially at the peak, you should know that players are actually, these big players may intend to clear their positions, where the small players and retail investors will tend to FOMO in. That is in fact the best time to sell. These big large green candles are indications to sell. But of course, a better indicator will be looking at the MACD or just the MACD. You can see that the MACD actually, if you look at the daily charts, it cross here, somewhere here, and also cross here, somewhere here. So these were potential peaks, and it is pretty accurate. But of course, you can always sell and it goes higher. Likewise, you need to always look at the weekly MACD as well to see a better understanding of the MACD. So you can look at the MACD and then you will realize that, actually we have yet to peak at this level here. We continue going up and manage to sustain the momentum. But at this point here, at about $28 to $30, that was actually the best opportunity to sell your positions and take your profits, because the big players, in fact, have already left the game. So where exactly are we heading now? You can see clearly we are in a downtrend. We are way below the clouds. So when we are on an uptrend, you can see that we are way above the clouds. Now we are on a downtrend and we are way below the clouds. So that being said, on a downtrend, highly recommended not to buy, not to average losses, and not to add. And ideally, you shouldn't be holding at all. Of course, it's very difficult to time the bottom, and no one can actually time the bottom. So the first indicator will actually be this $19, $20 support here. You can see that they did try to test it. So in the event that the stock went up and it had a good bounce after this and it comes down, the last support will actually be this area once again. But clearly you can see that we did not hold. So this is a typical manipulation. Let's zoom in and get a better idea of what exactly happened here. So you can see that there is a horizontal support level here at about 2060, around that level. So many people actually put their losses just below this level here. So likewise, when down here, it got triggered and then it closed above this support level. There's a sign of market manipulation. But then again, since it's already a downtrending stock, I did not expect much movement, and hence you see that it's only a rebound. Usually on a downtrend, rebounds are actually time for you to take your profits if you manage to catch the bottom, or to cut your losses and minimize those losses. Instead of cutting at on the bottom, you will actually cut on rebounds. So this support did not hold, and hence we broke it, and now we are trending lower. So I do actually have two support levels that I'm looking at, and also one target that may potentially hit, and there will be a buying opportunity. So my first support level would be actually about 1650. 1650 would act as a first support. So you can see that buyers are actually coming in to try to support these prices, but we are not seeing very good volume. So if there are no signs of good volume, it means that perhaps you only can expect a small bounce, which is also a time to escape if you are holding losses. And in the event that this 1650 support were to break, where exactly is my next support? I'll be looking at about 1450, 1440, 1450 around this particular level here. Why do I say so? Because the previous support here will act as the next support, which is around 1440 to about 1450. So we can expect some either a bounce here or maybe even a potential reversal. But my last target would in fact be at about 1130. You can see that at this price here, somewhere here. There are many buyers coming to support. So it very much cancel everything here. So at 1130 is my potential support and potential buying opportunity. But that being said, of course, in the event that we go there, it's better to watch and observe if there are any buyers coming in with good volume. So for instance, if we see these green candles here like this at these low prices, then potentially we may have a chance of a reversal. So if you look at the daily MACD, currently now we are neither here nor there. Let's take a look at the daily MACD. The daily MACD tells us where is our current direction and the momentum we are at currently. So you can look at the daily MACD is trying to cut up, but it looks like doesn't really have much momentum. We did not even cut above this line for a very long period of time. So it will take some a period of accumulation and some time, or maybe even a good earnings report that's above expectations to actually drive prices up. If not, we would just have a more short-term rebound and then we continue going down further. On the other hand, if you look at the weekly MACD, is looking slightly better. It has a bit of signs of accumulation, and the blue line is trying to cut above the orange line. You can clearly see it here. Blue line tries to cut above the orange line, so there will be some like fluctuations here. And in the event that the big players have managed to accumulate enough and they feel that the price is right and not so many retails are on board, and they may potentially reverse the stock upwards again. So that being said, Xiaomi is a downtrending stock. And to give a recap, where exactly are my potential supports and where exactly are my potential targets? So my first support is currently at current prices. I do not expect a reversal, but I do expect a strong bounce at about 1650. Thereafter, I will retreat down to about 1440. This support is very critical as it may be potentially a reversal, depending on the number of retail investors who come in and buy, or if they event they cut losses. But my last target will be about 1140, 1130. So in the event that we do really hit to these areas, is in fact a good timing to buy, provided the big players that come back in. So that's all I have for this particular stock. It's a downtrending stock, and it has been falling quite a bit. So I do hope that at those support levels, we do see some rebounds or even a potential reversals. So that being said, I also do hope that I have the support from you guys by just subbing my channel. I do really appreciate that. And if there's anything else, I'll give you guys an update. Thank you for stopping by, and do check out the rest of the channel. Leave in the comment section below on your thoughts on this particular stock, or if you have any other TA requests. Also, do share this with your friends who are interested in market manipulation. Lastly, I do appreciate any feedback to improve the video content for you guys. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.